Did you watch Taylor Fritz, bro? I woke up early in Canada. I woke up at 6, and I watched like one
Pog,
and a
let's
half
go,
of the
man.
sets. I watched one and a half set. Bro, Taylor's crazy. I'm sad. I wish I could go watch his game versus Alcaraz, but I can't because of MSI. His game against Alcaraz is on the Friday, isn't it?
Pog, let's go,
And the
man.
finals are on the Saturday. No, the Sunday. Friday is his games versus Alcaraz. Then on the Sunday is the finals. But I can't go to either of them. But I got to see his first match where he
Pog,
reverse
let's
swept, which
go,
was good.
man.
Coach Tabe, when he allows his players to pet a dog or look out the window after 135 hours of
Pog,
scrims,
let's go, man.
humanity restored.
Moi sexy.
Alcaraz is going to win. Mods, anyone who thinks Alcaraz is going to beat Taylor Fritz, ban them. Permanent ban, forever. What is this? Dom Drell? Bro, shut the fuck up. JG CEO Arnold gave credit to Caedrel for his top interview. I'd love to see any top interview with Arnold. Is Arnold here? After watching Caedrel's top interview, I feel like Western teams have no hope. Sorry, this post has been removed. Ha ha ha, of course I knew it. FlyQuest and Gen G players are playing Arena together. Ah, my chat is so degenerate that they have chat log receipts of Bwipo and Vladdy talking to each other. In a VOD. Bwipo, Vladdy and Radvod. What did he say I should build? I'm actually not sure after the changes. I just look at win rates and Shojin PD is best in solo queue. You are not the only one who lost the shop game MSI. There are few Koreans. Say their names, you coward. The Roa Victor from Caps. Bro, you recorded their whole conversation and put it on the Reddit. You literally just record.
FlyQuest winning
You're such a
MSI
fucking
script
rat.
leaked.
You're such a fucking rat. I think after E-Changes Conqueror is better, but Phase Rush is not bad, yeah. Not to mention the Aurora build everyone is going, even if enemy comp is squishy. If you got fisted by Chovy like everyone else does, I'd see him build 19 masks. I was making fun of him for his build. Never die, hit everything combo and still one-shot everyone. No one knows how to build. It's good. Yeah, I bet you would be laughing at his build while you're down 40 CS getting fisted. Ha 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 ha. When they had Galio, Cassante and something else, I don't remember, it was good. Vladdy is a Storm Surge or Shadow Flame Storm Surge. Guys, what do you think they do now if they play in 3 hours? Do you think they are locked in? Of course not. They are eating burgers and watching Twitch Caedrel thoughts. Caedrel vaults a FlyQuest vs G2 to get hyped. That's what Whippo does. XDD. You wouldn't get it. I'm 100% sure you went on Twitch after the game. After the hotel, yes, I insta-opened Caedrel Vault and I started giggling. That's good, I do the same, don't worry. I am like, after the game, I do a pentakill, I'm like, yes, I go Caedrel now.
When is G2 playing?
I remember meeting Vladdy at the Red Bull event, and he said he watches the streams, and I was like, it always feels so weird when pro players watch the stream. I don't know why, unless it's a homie pro player. Like, you know, Wunder, for example. I wonder how many pro players watch the streams. I don't know what I say about half the pro players. Am I mean? What if they rock up and I'm like, this fucking idiot? No, I don't say that shit, do I? I feel like I'm nice. I'm nice. I'm pretty nice. I'm pretty nice. What, getting coached by Velia, that's another motherfucker? Someone on League of Legends told me to touch grass, so I did.
07 EU same
Yo,
as
W
now.
Taylor Fritz. Chat, maybe some of you in chat aren't big tennis fans, but I recommend, if you have the time, on Friday, to watch Wimbledon. Alcaraz is the second best tennis player in the world. He's playing against Taylor Fritz, who is the 5th ranked tennis player in the world. And it's the Wimbledon semifinals. Banga. Did he just cancel the hug and went for a handshake? No, I wasn't doing that. I was stretching my arm, you know, because I was sitting down for a while. I was stretching my arm, and then I went in for the handshake. Don't get it mistaken. Don't get it mistaken. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked. What is this tic-tac? What is this tok-tok?
Or we've never been jealous of Caedrel. He gets free drinks. He gets free drinks. We were at a sushi restaurant, and all of a sudden, the server comes over, and she says, "Here is your wine. It's from someone else, for the Rat King."
That did happen. That did happen. That did happen.
I'm like, the Rat King? And then the guy came over later and said, "Hey Caedrel, thank you for lending me your Ferrari."
W fan. Big W fan.
I've never been jealous, but I want to get free wine. What the hell?
Big W fan. Okay, what happened yesterday is...
Caedrel, is the venue open to the audience starting at 4?
Yeah, starting at 4. I went to dinner with Shox and Lore and Mitsuko, and we were hanging out. And some dude orders a glass of wine to my table anonymously. I'm like, what the helly? What the helly? I was like, who the fuck? And then he comes out and he sees me at the table and he's like, yo, Caedrel, thanks for letting me borrow your Ferrari. I'm like, bro, you don't need to like, you don't need to do, bro, you don't need to do that. Like, it's just the homies, man. It's not like, what the fuck? Okay, W fan though, big W. Faker turns 30 next year and is still smurfing. Age means nothing if you're dedicated enough. Faker, I don't think age has a great effect on performance as before, which was said by Faker 3 years ago, and he's proving exactly that. League of Legends is evolving into a game of chess where maturity and overall skill will eventually outdo reaction time, speed, and micro. I personally reached 437 LP, and I don't think I'm done yet either. I'm 26. I mean, this is clearly true. I'm 29 years old, and I could still compete if I wanted to. Age is completely useless, absolutely irrelevant when it comes to professional play. Now, but Faker the GOAT though.
For over 100 years, Leon's has been making.
We've heard from a lot of pros, the old ones, that age isn't a big factor as people think it is. I do agree that age is not a factor, but if you have 5 unks on a team, you're not going anywhere. Okay, no one is pushing that bus. That's what I'm saying. You need a mixture of unks and zoomers. Otherwise, you're cooked. Like, I think if you have a jungler that is crazy good hands and no brain, that's good. Now you need a mid or a support with brain. But if you have everyone with brain and no one with... Ooh, LR jersey! Damn, where should I put it? Yeah, 5 unks on a team is free lose. There must be a lot of Caedrel mentions in this thread, right? Reaction time doesn't meaningfully increase meaningfully until 50s or 60s. That's not true. Doesn't your brain development stop at 27 or some shit? I swear mine stopped like 10 years ago. He's 29, not 89. With a sample size of 1 being the greatest League player ever, you could arrive at many conclusions which are not true for the vast majority. You don't need to look at Faker. There are plenty of other old pros in gaming. So true. Daigo is 44, J1 is 39, still placing the top ranking of the 25. Hey! Hey, this guy! This guy! He has a sign that says, sign here for the T1 downfall. Yo, tell him to find Dom. Tell him to find Dom's here in like 10 minutes, I think. Dom can fucking sign it in caps lock. Oh my god. Okay, what else? We'll check Reddit new and then we'll start yapping about some other shit. What the fuck is that? Bro, what even is that related to? You made a chicken with my face on it. How does that make sense?
Where the fuck did he come from?
My cat found the rat and he stared at Pedro for 5 minutes.